Wanadhani ya bongo lala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Wanadhani ya bongo lala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Mwambie punde imechoka sana.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Huyu Kasongo ni mgumu na he is good at last mile politics. Kwa hivyo huyu ni mtu wa kupangiwa vilivyo. Watu wakifikiri ni mteremko, ana mbinu nyingi. Kwa hivyo ndio tusiseme tunafurahi, hiyo sio enough. Kazi itafanywa. What I really want to say is it must be a true people's liberation. Kwa sababu we don't want to replace Kasongo na Kasongo mwingine. Sindio? We don't want to replace Kasongo na Kasongo mwingine. And the young people, we don't want them to be in party wings. We want them to be an integral part of our politics. Because you here are people to hand over power to these young people, these Gen Zs, so that tuna kizazi kipya.
So when Matiba was coming from London, he was asked to be the president. He said, let the people decide. And we organized with the Matiba friends to convince him to come to the Rift Valley to see how he was loved. So we came to Rift Valley and organized with thousands of people. In fact, we fed them to the roads and we told them to show Matiba the two fingers. Yeah, but we were lying to him because those were Kalenjins, most of them. So when Matiba came here, people went from Stem Hotel to near Eveready. Matiba saw so many people, but then those had been brought.
The ones with the placards, Mr.
Yes, and the placards. Those we had printed those placards. And so now we knew that the newspapers might down play these stories. So we colluded with the Matiba's press people that we'll give you money to have these stories, to buy space in the newspapers, so that the photographs and the stories. So when Matiba saw those ones, he ran mad with excitement. So that is why Matiba ran against Kebakis. We split the mountain.
So he went and corrugated the Ford.
Yes, yeah, the DP. So you find out like Kiambu and Muranga, they were found asili. So Kebaki was left with the Nyeri and Kirinyaga. Then people, they went for, many of them went with Fonda Asili, others with the DP. So that is why it's split the Kikuyu vote.
But you also, with that one trick,
Moi survived.
And you also killed Ford.
Yes.
Because Ford was a formidable force.
Yes.
We all know we are heading into a very intensive campaign next year in the run-up to 2027 elections. Lakini tusipokumbuka historia, we may end up doing the same mistake that our forefathers did. So I want us to I have dedicated this page going forward for political, historical, chronological events that can help us shape our future as a country. I want us today to talk about Ford. Ford was formed on 1st August 1991 after repealing Section 2A that allowed multi-party elections. And for the first time, we are poised to have the first multi-party elections in 1992. Na chama ikatengenezwa kubwa kabisa, ilikuwa inaitwa Ford. Hiki chama kinaitwa Ford kilianzishwa na waanzilishi wakubwa wa Kongo wa siasa hizo siku. We had Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, we had Kenneth Matiba, we had Charles Rubia, we had Pius Henry Masinde Muliro, among others. We also had students, comrades in the liberation struggle, the James Orengos of this world. We had Charles Rubia, not Charles Rubia, Gitobu Imanyara. We had the former governor of Meru, Kiraitu Murungi, Muhisa Kitui, Paul Muite and the likes. So watu wakajiunga pamoja kuunda chama inaitwa Ford. And Ford was very, very, very strong by that time. And it was poised to take Moi home. However, makosa mbili tatu, kutoelewana, vitina, kiburi, ukabila, ikavunja chama inaitwa Ford. Ilianza hivi. Alafu pia Moi, being a professor of politics, he came out very strong and in his own tactics made sure Ford is down. There are also death. People died in the liberation struggle in 1992. I know most of you are not born, and some of you are born who are not aware. Most of the millennials, I am a millennial, we never saw this because you are too young to see this. But going through historical events, reading, being a good history student, you can be able to tell this and be able to know where we are, where we are coming from as a country, where we are as a country, and where we are headed to as a country. So by that time, Kenneth Njindo Matiba was sick. He was in London. Wakati yako London, kulikuwa na vuguvugu hapa. Hii Ford tutasimamisha nani kama presidential candidate. There was no tribal arithmetic by that time, but it was put forward as a card to divide Ford. Watu walielewana sababu Mzee Jaramogi Oginga Odinga was the eldest amongst them. He has seen it all. He was the first vice president, be given the mandate. Lakini kiburi ya Kenneth Matiba ikakuwa ngumu. Kenneth Matiba alibembelezwa na Charles Rubia, hata akiwa hospitali London akakataa, hawezi na hata kubali kusupport Jaramogi Oginga Odinga ili akuwe presidential candidate. Then came Masinde Muliro. Masinde Muliro was a vibrant, strong, Luyan politician and a Kenyan politician at large. He was a person that was able to put the second most populous tribe in this country together, the Luya vote. Masinde Muliro alikuwa very strong na ikaonekana he was the compromise candidate. Ford ilikuwa na vituo tofauti duniani mzima. They had a London chapter, Ford. Sasa hiyo London chapter ya Ford nayo ndio ilikuwa inasukuma mpito. Unaonaga kukiwa na presidential candidates hapo, watu wakitisha kiti, hata Raila unapata ameenda Amerika, sijui Uhuru ameenda kwa address watu wapi, huyu Ruto alienda kwa address watu Germany, when people are seeking for presidency. There are also external forces for people who want presidency in this country. External forces huwa zinasaidia hapa pale na pale. One, for financial reasons. Two, they also have interest in this country. Three, these are people who are Kenyans, some of them, and are abroad. So they also want to control the politics of the country. Dolikono na kinachori, somebody ule wa mandevu ndevu US, akikaribisha Ruto US, akipangia mikutano. So it happens. And it started long time ago, even in 1992. Now, Masinde Muliro anaitwa aende. Ameanzisha tu, launch. This is 1 year later. Because Ford was started in August 1991. By the end of August 1992, Ford ilikuwa imesambaratika. Kubwa, kuisha kabisa. Ford ilikuwa imesambaratika. Na sababu ya Ford kukua pamoja ilikuwa sababu watoe Moi. Matiba, before niongea mambo ya Masinde Muliro, before your August 1992, Ford isambaratike, Ford ilikuwa moja. Matiba amesema mimi hataki mambo ya Oginga Odinga, yeye anataka kwenda kusupport yeye akuwe presidential candidate. Na Ford asili haijakuwa registered. He registered Ford asili, ingawa KANU imekataa kuregister hiyo Ford asili. Sasa Ford asili hakuna. Matiba akaunda chama inaitwa Kenya National Congress. Sasa wakati anaunda Kenya National Congress, 1 week to the elections, 1 week to the deadline of registering political parties, Moi, in one or another, allows Ford Asili to be registered. It confuses Matiba. So anawachana na Kenya National Congress, anakuja Ford Asili. Because in Moi, angeona watu watakuwa confused. Ford. Kuliko Matiba kuwa na chama ya KNC. So akaalau Matiba akaregister Ford Asili. So kukakuwa na Ford Kenya, Ford Asili. Kuna mrengo ya Matiba na kuna mrengo ya Oginga Odinga. Bado kuna forces za kuhakikisha Ford inabaki moja na isivunjike. So Masinde Muliro comes into the picture. Masinde Muliro, watu wake akina Mskari Kombo, kina Mwambu, alikuwa na kijana alikuwa anaitwa Mwambu, first born yake, wakina late Wamalo wa kijana. Wako hapo wanapanga mikakati venye Ford itakuwa na joint presidential nominations, tukukuwa na presidential candidate mmoja wakati wako campaign. Masinde Muliro receives several phone calls, zimefatana, kuna deal imeiva, kuja UK. He wants to postpone that journey, anasukumwa. He calls his team, I want to go to UK, wanamkataza. No, we have to finish this meeting, anasukumwa. So on 13th August, anaambiwa toka usiku, on 12th August 1992, toka usiku, fika asubuhi, address watu London, jioni rudi, kama lazima ukae Kenya. He falls to the trap. Anatoka. Kijana yake mkono hiyo wakati was one the honorable Muskari Kombo, Spanner Boy. We also do these Spanner Boy roles. So Muskari Kombo anatoka, he goes with the Masinde Muliro to UK. Funny enough, all of a sudden wakati wanapanda ndege, Biwott appears. The late Biwott. Masinde Muliro, the normal Masinde Muliro who he was, anauliza, so you've been sent by Moi to spy why I'm going. Masinde Muliro fouls this gentleman, but all in all he boards the plane. Tena maajabu, anapanda ndege na yeye kwenda UK. Once in the UK, they never followed up where Biwott went, sababu they had their own mission. Biwott was kulingana na wao, Biwott also had his own mission. They go, they address the congregation in the UK, come back that evening. Maajabu, the same evening, the same flight they're boarding, Biwott is still in the same flight. Now they never communicated there. Masinde Muliro anakula na shiba kwa flight, ako sawa, is very jovial. Wakati wanashuka kwa ndege on 14th August asubuhi 1992. Spanner boy wake Muskari Kombo anapewa passport, go and clear the immigration office, tuende. Si mzee yako kwa laini. Spanner boy ameenda kukilia passport. Wakati anageuka hivi 2 minutes bado wako kwa laini ya immigration office, mzee anaanguka chini. Masinde Muliro falls. Akaanguka chini kidogo ati is dead. That's how Masinde Muliro died. Wakati hivyo the government, the medical doctor, daktari wake Professor Obel, he comes, hata hajaona mwili, already akona death certificate kwa mkono, amesema amekufa heart attack. Mwili haijafanyiwa autopsy. There's no pathologist that has looked at the body. Daktari anakuja na death certificate. From nowhere Biwott disappears. Haonekani tena, but Muskari Kombo alisema alikuwa amemuona wakipanda ndege. That's a story of another day. We are talking about Ford. But it is believed if Masinde Muliro would have lived, he would have been the presidential candidate of Ford. Ford ends up breaking to two factions. Kunakuwa na Ford Kenya na Ford Asili. Matiba brings the tribal card. But by the time he's registering Ford, Moi alikuwa amemfanyia ile kitu already. He was not able to see well. His eyesight was a problem. He was also limping. Matiba was sick by that time. Then Moi also realizes this Ford is still strong. There, wakati Ford I told you about KNC, wakati Ford inakuwa registered hivi, this gentleman from our land, Martin Shikuku, comes on board, becomes the Secretary General of Ford Asili. So he pushes Luyas and Kikuyu into one unity. And to Moi's surprise, this becomes very strong as he thought, because the two, he could not stomach two great tribes in the country being in one political party. So Moi decides his former person who was not even in the liberation struggle, the late Mwai Kibaki, he agrees to and registers Kibaki's political party called the Democratic Party, which was registered past the deadline of the registration of political parties. Kibaki comes to the party called DP, and he's confined in Central Province only. He's confined in Central Kenya only, in Meru, Embu, Kikuyuland, Meru, Embu, Kikuyuland, Gema. That's where Kibaki was confined to campaign only. By the end of the elections, you can tell the results. Moi becomes a president at 33%, 1.9 there, and about. Number 2 becomes Matiba, 1.7. 3 becomes Jaramogi, 1.2. Matiba, Kibaki gets 900. So even if only 2 between Kibaki, Matiba, or Jaramogi, even if only 2 amongst them agreed to work together, Moi will not have been president in 1992. So wakati mnapanga kutoa Kasongo, my humble advice to you, the most experienced ni Kalonzo Musyoka. Lakini sijui mnaweza piga vipindi zenyu waje, sijui nani ni sawa. Lakini mkipanga, as long as you are divided, as long as you bring 2, 3, 4 candidates together to fight against Kasongo, kaeni rada. Na sitawaambia tena.
Gen Z, and another is patriotic Kenyans of different ages. Gen Z should see that they have a historical opportunity to do what the generation immediately before them failed to do. Their older brothers and their fathers democratically cast their votes for wash without thinking about the consequences on their own children. Older Kenyans know that these younger patriots represent the face of the future and the energy of today. Those who continue calling them kids can go on with their delusions. They are offering leadership that people in their 40s and 50s have not offered. The best that can happen right now is a constant learning, a constant renewal, aware that you'll get pain. A lot more comrades are going to fall by the bullet. A lot of lies are going to be thrown at you. Many of you will be seduced by those lies and lose temporarily your direction. Pick yourselves up. Keep going. An intergenerational conversation should not be about usurping what you are doing, but strengthening your resolve, sharing the experiences of the pitfalls on the way, sharing experience of accumulated knowledge from other people's best practices, because you are the only ray of hope for a country which was looking very, very much crowded by the dark clouds of greed and criminal irresponsibility.
Okay.
If you give up, it will be a disaster for the long term for the whole country. But the rest of us should not surrender our historical responsibility. It's our country as well. We have to make our due contribution, materially, ideas, grow this space, and let us renew our country.
Even if Ruto appointed his own brother to become the chairperson of IEBC.
Yes.
The resolve of the Kenyan people is that Kasongo must go. And Kasongo has gone.
Yeah.
So when you say Ruto comes from Ghana, because he had been snapped in Ghana, and you see people talking like that, he's trying to boost his ego. That talk, the address at William Ruto, boost his ego that we still have people, we do that thing for you, being given morale. Steam, panda. That is what they are doing to him. There is nothing. Nonsense. Nonsense. Those are nonsense.
That there has never been a president who has done one
nonsense. Sabina Chege stood here in Luanda saying how they are going to fanyia Raila ile kitu. See, they had Uhuru, they had Raila. See, she said publicly that don't worry, try fanya ile kitu yetu. Did they? Yes. So Kenyans should stay focused, eyes on the ball.
The president must understand that this country has a lot of issues, and reshuffling and bringing on more members in the cabinet is not a priority. We cannot have a PS more than 7 new state departments in a situation where young people cannot fend for themselves, education is failing, health is failing, high cost of living, high taxation, and the president wants to tell us that the priority that he has is to incorporate more 7 state governments. That is a slap in the faces of young people. And we want to tell him that we don't receive it positively, and putting faces that of political failures. People like Susan Nakumincha, who could not perform in the ministry they were assigned. That is a slap in the face of young people, and we want to tell the president that these are not priorities. We are so saddened that those who are selected or those who are shortlisted are of ages of 60 and above, and that's a clear indication that the selection panel did not factor in the issues of the future of this country. We cannot hand over the country to people who are not certain about being here for the next 20 years. In fact, some of them are not even sure if they live to witness that election.
Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Silence in the face of injustice is complicity. When you stay silent, you allow wrongs to continue unchallenged. Your voice is a weapon. Use it. Think about what sets your soul on fire. Equality, justice, human rights. Fight for these. Don't wait for others. Be the one who steps into the fray, who shouts the truth. Crush fear and complacency. Every time you speak out, you shake the foundations of oppression and inspire others to join you. Don't be a bystander. Be a warrior for what's right. The time for action is now. Be relentless, be fierce, and let your voice thunder against injustice."
And don't buy into the political rhetoric of trying to divide you into tribes.
Yes.
Our problems are not tribal. There is no Kikuyu problem, there is no Kalenjin problem, there is no Luo problem, there is no Somali problem. There is no Kamba problem.
Yes.
Chief share knows no tribe. The university funding model knows no tribe.
Yeah.
Joblessness knows no tribe. All these problems that we point out,
Yeah.
they do not know any tribe.
A few moments later.
Happy time, happy time.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue.
What song?
Yeah, that song.
That song?
Maybe I think about it.
Oh no.
Know what? I slow it down. Say, ladies, do me this solid.
Ooh.
Eagle one. Hey. They not. Hey. You think that they gon' let you disrespect pop, nigga? I think that open show will be your last stop, nigga. They come down. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Burn niggas and burn bitches go. The audience not dumb. Check the stories how you want. And Drake, they're not. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further. I promise. Say there's some P. Rest there for bitching. You Malibu more. Ain't no nah boy, yeah bar boy, fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas are getting a wedgie. You flipped over your box, huh? What over your phone? The other badge, no option. Proceed. They demonstrate they posture. Got famous on the big content. Right, this for the doctor. Tell the pop star quit hiding. Fucking caption, you won't action. Ain't no accident. I'm pleased on. Fuck around, get polished. Fuck my man from my he was in jail. That's conniving. They get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad these bros came home. Y'all didn't deserve no meal. Nigga like to the decision. Nigga better not speak on some hair. And your homework needs a Peter. The predator moving flock. Their name gotta be registered. They place no nigga who watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of I guess all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the. Hit the road, labor on me, I'ma get them. Sweet chin music and I will pass them. How many stock do I really have to stop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Keep it last, 69. Freaky ass niggas get the steady ass in. Freaky ass niggas need the steady ass inside. Get the west up here right now, we outside. Eagle one say.
To my fellow young Kenyans, if you are not a registered voter, please make the time to go and register as a voter. Because Kenya's future depends on you and me. So how do you register? There are IEBC offices in every constituency, and that is where you register. So please find the location of the IEBC office in your constituency and register. All you need to carry is your identification card or your passport. There are those who are saying that Huduma centers are registering voters. Huduma centers do not have an IEBC desk as of now, maybe later. So please go register and let's prepare to save Kenya together. And for those who have registered, please go to the IEBC portal and verify your details. Please.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Now, some of you are very wicked. And I don't have up to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Some of you are my village people. You are my village people. I will not hide mouth. All of you are my village people. You are the one that is following me. Go and subscribe to my YouTube to prove to me that you are not my village people. Thank you.
Hello.
Kusambaza hiyo message. Thank you. Fagia
What?
I'll take it to all the corners. You take it to the entire nation. Yes. Eh? Yes. It is a very solid car. Thank you, sir. Ndugu yangu, God bless you. Fagia wote. Kazi yangu. Asante. Ndugu yangu. Good luck, my brother. Thank you so much. Good luck. Good luck. All the best. Thank you, sir. It's time for a fresh start. Tunafagia wote. Your Excellency.
I alafu matopare. Okay, matopare. Matopare. Topa. Matopare. Topa.
Tazidi kuongea kwa niaba ya Kenya.
She asked me, baby, where you from? I told her, Kenya.
I beg of us, I really want to beg of us today, as the chair of UDA, let's stay focused to what it is we promise those hustlers. Because if we don't deliver, those hustlers will send us out of power, and they'll send us with vengeance. So let us talk about roads, electricity, education, health, types. Let's tone down on the politics. It is not healthy. It is not healthy. It is the wrong time.
Wananchi naweza sikia kuchukua William Ruto. Wanaweza mchukua kwa sababu sisi wananchi, we don't need him. Ametuchosha. Ama nyinyi mjachoka? Mjachoka na Ruto? Ule mtu anataka kuchukua William Ruto, you can take him for free, take Wetangula for free, take Mudavadi for free. Tunawapea hizo takataka zote waende waongoze if they are good to you.
Majenzi mko? Kazi mnafanya kwa mtandao ni mzuri sana. Na tunapongeza nyinyi. Na muendelee. Mtaendelea. Lakini mtandao peke yake haitoshi. Tunataka mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Wale watu ambaye watakomboa Kenya hii, wenye kuamua Kenya itaongozwa namna gani, ni hao majenzi wetu mwaka wa 2027. Lakini hamwezi amua Kenya itakaa namna gani kwa simu peke yake. Lazima mchukue vitambulisho, lazima mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Siku hiyo ikifika muamuke saa 9, muungane na sisi na wengine, tuende pale kwa debe, tutafute uongozi wa maana ambaye utaheshimu wa Kenya, utaheshimu demokrasia na utakubali kufanyia kila mtu maendeleo. Tumekubaliana majenzi?
Hata nasahau tarehe ni gani. Mimi siko na tarehe kwa kalenda. Na mimi hata sina haja nayo. Mimi chenye niko nayo ni serikali ya 2027. Huyu mkata ushuru tumtoe na tuungane si wote.
Meta vile naona nisha reject hiyo finance bill 2025. Ningoje tu date ya maandamano. Juu mambo yendi bana. Mimi hata wafanye nini? Mimi nisha reject. Mfanye nini? Nisha reject. Mfanye nisha reject. Nime reject. Mtoe date ya maandamano sasa bana.
Kwanza mimi ikifika 2027 naiba mpaka kura ya madhangu na budangu. Sitaki warudi tu huko tena. Si youth church anuka. Madha zetu bado Ruto unaenda home na 13 parliament tunaivunja. Wende home wote tuanze fresh.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm here to address you. You must go. Ruto must go. Kwapa na hatuendi. Kwapa tunalala huku na hatuendi. We don't fear you guys. You hypocrites. We don't fear you. Mr. Speaker, we don't fear you. Tuko ndani. We stomped inside. Sisi ni nani? I'm inside. Niko ndani. Na tunamalizana na nyinyi. Tunamalizana na nyinyi. Mmetutesa sana. Today is today. You must hear our cry. Sisi ni sisi. Utatusikiza. Hii ni bunge yetu. Sisi tumewafanya mkuu hapa. This is our parliament. You must hear us. Kama hamna masikio, tutawafanya msikie. Poa manze.
Sasa nini? President tunataka kuambia uko na miaka 2 katika ofisi. Na wananchi hawa they will punish you na hata ukiwa na pesa kwenda kutoa nje.
Wacheni tu mimi niseme na mapema. Ndio kama kuna list na andiko mniweke kwa list. I can't wait to reject finance bill 2025. I can't wait because I know it will be something absurd. It will be something mental. I can't wait. Mniweke kwa list jameni. List reject.
Idiots who don't want to participate in the affairs of their nation, they think things will just work in and of themselves. Then they are tribalists. And these tribalists, they think that they are only safe with people who are from their tribe. And tribe can mean people from the same culture, same language, or same culture. Then they are citizens. These are individuals who are responsible and know that when you want to be served, you must give those who have the desire and the intellectual capacity to serve you. In many societies, it is only a small percentage of people that can be called citizens, not more than 5%. And if a society wants to grow in the right direction, civic education is what will help the idiot and the tribalist to become a citizen.
Kenya, hata kama angalau najali. Sisi Kenya tumechoka na Ruto, maisha imetuharibikia, analipisha mpaka sodo ya wamama. Pure kabisa Ruto. We don't like you, go home. Sasa tafuta kiongozi ambaye anapenda mwananchi na anapenda kijana kama sisi.
They want to be described as honorable even when they are horrible. They acquire things which they have not worked for. They promise us things that they know they will never deliver. And there is no shortage of such men and women in the African continent.
Now, why do you want Ruto gone?
We want Ruto gone because he is killing innocent people. He's wanting to pass the Finance Bill 2024. He's putting tax on sanitary products that girls can't even buy. He's can't go to school. He's corrupt. He's taking the money. He needs to go.
Yes.
Get out. If you're going to raise anything, start with your hairline.
Nice.
Control, Alt, delete, Ruto. The drunk get better than you. Drunk get better than you.
Nice.
Now the next election,
yes.
Unajua hawa ndio watakuwa nasema fagia wote ama mtasema namna gani? This generation,
yes,
they use their might because they didn't vote, the largest vote in the last election.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mengi. All I want to say is Ruto must go like yesterday. Bye.